Jay, and this is my American Studies 100 creative production multimedia portion of my project. It's about my reality show, which will be called Banded Together, which is pretty much an American Idol type music competition reality show, but instead of solo vocalists, it will be based on rock bands. Banded Together will take multiple aspects of successful reality television competition shows, such as American Idol and Project Runway. The most popular episodes of American Idol usually are the audition episodes, where both good and bad auditionees try out, and it's often funny when they do bad and inspiring when they do good. My show Banded Together will follow this form. There will be a panel of judges that will take auditions of bands from around the United States, from city to city. Televised will be both good and bad bands for the inspiration and the comedy. The show will continue to follow the American Idol format in that all the bands that made it past the audition phase will then be sent to New York City for a whittling down process, in which bands will perform together in groups, or will go with a individual judge, and eventually the 12 final bands will be selected. At this point in time, the show will depart from the American Idol format and kind of follow something like a Project Runway or a Face Off, in which instead of just write a song or produce or just play a song, cover a song, it's going to be challenge based every week. Week in, week out, you'll have a challenge, which may be to get the most people in the club based on publicity and advertising for the show that you'll be performing around different clubs in New York City. Or maybe it'll be who sells the most merchandise at a show. Or maybe it'll be to actually cover a song in a certain genre, maybe featuring a famous rock and roller, maybe classic, or maybe modern. All these different challenges will help to keep the show interesting, because I believe personally that American Idol gets a little less interesting at this point, because it gets repetitive and it's just basically auditioning and rehearsing the same songs that you hear every year and then just performing it, and for me that gets boring. This show will stay interesting by having a challenge base, and each week someone will be eliminated and down till 2 bands, and when there's the last 2 bands left will be sent home for 3 months. During this 3 months they will be charged with creating a set list of 6 songs. There needs to be 1 cover and 1 original song and 2 songs that they made during the show, and then the other songs can be whatever songs they want. They need to design the set list so that it flows logically. They will be in charge of lighting and sound for their show, for advertisement, and they need to bring merchandise. The judges panel will be crucial to the success of Banded Together. First off, the judges panel needs to be made of people who are in the professional business of rock and roll. This lends credibility to their opinions and critiques of the bands on the show. I believe that 1 member of the panel should be a modern rock star, possibly someone like a Dave Grohl, who's universally accepted as a very talented musician, a music journalist, possibly a David Frick from Rolling Stone, and finally a major rock producer out there. Having these 3 different aspects combined to critique the band's performances and songwriting will lend credibility to actually what is a good rock song and what is a good rock performances as the bands go throughout their challenges. It's crucial that the judges panel be good, because the show is not going to be like American Idol in that fans decide each week who goes on and who goes home. It's going to be similar to like a Face Off or Project Runway, in that it is the judges who decide every week who goes on and who gets eliminated. This, I believe, prevents the show from turning into a popularity contest in which more charismatic performers move on while better talent gets left behind. This, I believe, is a shortfall of American Idol, and I think that by having the credible judge panel judge by who moves on will keep the audience happy and believe that the best band is moving on. So why are all the bands doing this? For the American dream, of course. Upon winning the show, the winning band will be awarded a recording contract with the record label. The record label will be decided by which record label would like to support the show, and they will be awarded with an American tour. So with a record deal and an American tour going on, you're a rock star and you've made it. Why would people want to watch Banded Together? I believe they would like to watch Banded Together for numerous reasons. One, it keys into Americans' obsession with competition. All Americans typically like a good competition in which the best man, may the best woman, may the best band win. And that is the basis of the show. It is bands competing against each other to prove who's the best. I also believe that it provides a competitive edge over the competition in that there are no music reality shows out there right now for rock and roll music. Rock and roll music is a very, very large genre of music with a huge fan base. I believe this fan base is starving, like me personally, for a music show, music reality competition show of this kind. Banded Together will be a music competition reality show that combines the best parts of successful reality shows such as American Idol and Project Runway. The show will follow the American Idol format in the audition phase through the whittling down to the final competitors phase. At this point, the show departs from the American Idol template and follows a challenge-based reality show such as Project Runway or Face Off. Each week, bands will be presented with different challenges and different obstacles to overcome. This way the show will not get stale week in, week out. Each week, one band will be eliminated and one band will be selected the winner of each challenge. This format will continue until there are two bands left. At this point, the two bands will be sent home to create a set list in which they are in charge of everything that will be on the finale. Banded Together will be a fresh new take on the music competition reality show, which I think will hold a competitive edge over other reality shows in that it keys into the rock and roll demographic, which as of yet has not really been keyed into in the music competition reality show format.